Yo, what's good? What's good? Chilling, bro. What up? Nah, man. I'm at work right now. Got the work laptop open. Oh, everybody good, man. Everybody good. How you and your fam, bro? Everybody doing good, man. Yeah, I had a doctor's appointment today, so I just asked my manager, can I work from home? I again, wow. Hopefully she get over it faster this time. Or is she asymptomatic? Yeah. One of my coworkers, they got vaccinated and boosted, and then they got COVID. And they were out for a while, then they came back. And then they just got another booster shot, and the booster shot made them sick, and they had to take a day off of work. And I'm like, why do you keep getting vaccinated? No, I personally know a few people who have been vaccinated and still caught COVID. Like, it don't work. Doctors say it lessens the chance of you having a severe case, but that don't mean you can't catch it once or twice or three times, or you know. But don't forget to get the boosters. But yeah, at my job, like I do a lot of managing of our website and our social media pages. And so today, since I'm working from home, I just posted some shit on Facebook. And that's my job. I post some stuff on Facebook. Ain't that a trip? I did make a video though, and did a voiceover. So now, what I need to do is make an instrumental for it. I made an instrumental for it, but I don't really like it. So I might just make a new one. They started having me do like informative videos because common sense is not common, and a lot of our guys are justice involved individuals who may lack like the necessary skills even just to get a job, like how to interview or anything like that. So not oxygen, god damn, bro, that shit sounds serious. I don't like that. Mm-mm. I don't like that at all. I mean, I'm already on oxygen. I don't want to have to be on like extra pure oxygen. That sounds kind of scary. You know what I'm saying, man? Hope she get over that shit, bro. God damn. it even gonna stay like that? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I can imagine, bro. That shit gotta be scary. Like, what the fuck? Is she doing better now, like in recovery? Or is she still like struggling with it? Alright, so I made 4 movies so far. Or not movies, but 4 informational videos. I feel you, bro. You said I try to stay away. I think the first one I did ain't even on here, I don't think.
In this video, we'll be discussing good work habits. Punctuality. Punctuality and attendance are important in the workplace because they uphold productivity. Punctual behavior improves efficiency and helps to build a culture of trust. Morale in the workplace.
I need to get some stock in that Lysol, man. They making money off me, bro.
Handling conflicts. Conflict resolution is integral in the workforce as it helps distinguish a good business from a bad one.
So I put these little videos together.
Appropriate tools of resolution to address issues, they will be able to keep their differences from becoming significant problems. Communication. Effective communication is a two-way street. Workplace communication is the means by which employees exchange information and ideas. Communicating effectively is a critical aspect of getting any job done, whether it occurs in person or virtually. Teamwork. Teamwork is important because it enables...
That one was good work habits, resume writing.
In this video, we'll be discussing resume writing. A resume is a formal document that summarizes your skills, achievements, and experience, and how those relate to the specific job or company you're applying to. When applying to any job, you're going to need a resume that will grab the attention of the hiring manager. A resume helps you demonstrate your abilities and convince employers you're qualified and hireable. No two resumes will look exactly alike, nor should they, but generally, resumes should have the following sections. Personal information. Your personal info should include your name, phone number, address, email, and any links to...
Alright. And then this one was on interviewing.
In this video, we'll be discussing tips for a successful interview. Know the employer you're applying to before your interview. This will ensure you have a good understanding of what products and services the company provides. Punctuality. Be on time. This normally means 10 to 15 minutes early. Interviewers are often ready before the appointment. Your first meeting. Greet the interviewer with a handshake and a smile, and remember to maintain eye contact. Don't be embarrassed if you're nervous. It's okay to be a little anxious during an interview, but try not to fidget or chew gum. As you gain experience, you'll become more at ease with the interview process. Your personal information. You should always bring several copies of your resume and carry your papers.
You just got to do everything opposite. That's why I made the videos for people like you, Puff, who just don't get it, man. Everything you saying that, bruh, I do the opposite of all that shit, nigga. Alright, this the one I just did today. Zoom etiquette. Do's and don'ts of virtual meetings.
In this video, we'll be discussing Zoom etiquette. Privacy first. You should only distribute your Zoom link to those you want in the meeting. Use video whenever possible. Video should be utilized as part of the meeting unless it makes presenting impossible due to poor internet connections. A significant portion of communication is nonverbal, and your message will come across more accurately than if you were only presenting with your voice. Staging the video. Make sure your background is business appropriate, and the lighting helps illuminate your face at an angle that doesn't create shadows. Set yourself up to look directly into the camera as much as possible. Personal grooming. Check your appearance before joining a meeting. If you need to comb your hair, apply lotion, makeup, or fix your attire, you should do so prior to turning on your camera. Do not eat or drink. It could be off-putting for people to see or hear you eating or drinking. The one exception is water or coffee, especially if you have a packed schedule. However, try to be quiet if you choose to take a sip of your beverage. This is a good time to mute your mic. Speaking of muting your mic, it's always best to mute your microphone when you're not actively speaking. Unexpected noises from a neighbor, child, or pet can cause those speaking to lose their train of thought. Be an active listener. A significant part of video conferencing etiquette is making sure you are listening and understanding what's being said. It's not unusual to have a connection lag here and there, and so it's not rude to ask for clarification, but it can be rude if you're not paying attention. No distractions. Avoid distracting yourself or other meeting attendees with notifications from your computer or other devices. Many computers and phones come with a do not disturb setting or other ways to silence notifications, and these can be very helpful. Dress the part. You may be working remotely, but it's still worth it to make an effort to dress the part for a business meeting. Dressing nicely for work can help you feel professional and confident, and it also shows those you're meeting with that you care about the meeting and yourself. The Lead Center at Outreach offers a free employment service to the community that provides advice, resume writing, and job search to our participants. We hope these tips have been helpful for you. We'll see you next time with more information on how to succeed in the job market.
All right, man, look. Y'all in the Zoom meeting? Don't have the camera looking up like that. Don't have the camera like this so we can see in your nostrils, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're in the Zoom meeting, try to get that shit like as eye level as possible. Even if you gotta put some boxes or something on it, man, stack them up. Always dress the part, man. Dress professional. You know what I'm saying? Don't be eating. I don't want to see you snacking on goddamn pistachios and shit during the Zoom meeting. Eating hot ass pizza. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fix your hair. You put lotion and shit on. Having all the badass kids running around the house. But I don't want to share my screen not even once, so. You gotta be on the screen, man. Motherfuckers talking to a black square. You do everything so bad, man. You know what I'm saying? And these videos was supposed to be for people who don't know no better. They're supposed to be for people who don't know nothing. And this man right here can't get right. I'll be damned. I know you had a good resume, so you ain't got to watch the resume writing video. Our next one is I don't know what our next one is going to be. So my first video was how to make a good first impression. I don't give a fuck. How to make a good first impression. How to interview. Well, before you interview, you need a resume. So how to make a good first impression, resume writing, how to interview, good work habits, and then Zoom etiquette. So I made like 5 short videos so far. Um, what else are some good employment topics that like people should know? Things that you think people would know, but still be fucking up on. Um, I don't know. I'm running out of ideas, honestly. Because no lie, that was my whole first set of ideas. It's like you should make some informative videos. I was like, oh, we can make some videos on this, this, and this, and those were all the ideas I had to start with. So now I'm at a loss. How to write a decent email. There you go. I see these trashy ass half-written emails. This shit ain't even structured right, bro. What are you doing? Writing your fucking pen pal? You ain't even conveying the goddamn full thought. You just started with one shit and then jumped to another subject. You ain't even put a date on that shit, man. When I'm supposed to have this shit done? When you want to meet with me? You ain't even say shit. Oh, we need to have a meeting. When, motherfucker? How to write a proper email. That might be a good one. I might do a small video on safety in the workplace. Even in the office. You need to know like your exit routes and where a fire extinguisher is at least. Um, but yeah, the music on there. Rufio. Why? What his first name? Marco? Why you can't stand Rufio? He makes village idiots look clever. I have no idea you're talking about now. But as a matter of fact, I was just listening to some flat earthers the other day. You know? I was just listening to some flat earthers. I mean, have we really been to the moon? Have we really been to the moon? Is the International Space Station the farthest away from the planet we have been, or have we been past that, past the radiation belt? If we went to the moon in 1969, in the 70s, why we ain't been back to the moon since? If space is a vacuum, how does the Earth maintain an atmosphere? If space is a vacuum, how does Earth maintain an atmosphere? You ever heard of Admiral Byrd? Come on, man. Gotta think outside the box on some of this shit. Ain't nobody wanna mind all these moon rocks, nigga. This shit is just rocks. There's nothing precious about this shit, man. Hmm. By having solar power? Are you sure? There's this one video, and of course they took it down now. You'll never find this shit again. But don't lick my hand. So this one astronaut slips up and says he's on Earth when they're supposed to be in space. Exactly. You damn right all energy comes from the sun. Yo. You can use tidal energy, geothermic energy, solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy. I mean, there's a lot of alternatives to it, but mostly we just like oil. Combustion. Yo, you'll never find this clip again, yo. I'm trying to tell you. Is this the one? This can't be the one.
Measures of simple passive protection that we have on board are
This might be the one.
Usually around 9 Gs, I think. Samantha's our expert on that, but 9 Gs is roughly ballistic reentry. So it's similar. As I was an F-16 pilot, and Butch and Samantha are both pilots too. So in the F-16, 9 Gs was your limit, but that was from your head down to your toes axis, and in a rocket, it's from your chest to your back axis. So it's a little bit easier to take in a rocket, but it's still a lot. And the thing about landing is it's after 6 months of weightlessness, so you haven't felt gravity at all. And so I think the sensation it really makes a big impression, even though the number is not that big. For docking, there was no G's. You're basically weightless. You feel a little bit of banging, but it's just a very small amount. It's not like G forces that you're feeling then.
Okay, thank you. Only an F-16 pilot would say 9 G's isn't that much. All right, Eric. Hi, this is Aaron Cermasi, and this is a question for Butch. What would you say was the pivotal moment in your career that led you to be where you are today, that is an ISS?
Protect the pressurized shell from that. And the big things that really do matter, we can track, and occasionally we maneuver to avoid those items. And every once in a while, maybe once a month, we'll get a call from the ground, hey, we're tracking this piece of debris, and usually we don't maneuver for it, but sometimes we do. And so the big things we know about, this is good. The small things,
complications with 3D printing. You know, what we did here last month was
We gonna have a blood moon coming up soon?
lifting weights, doing aerobics. You want to get yourself as strong as you can, especially to do spacewalks, because that spacesuit that we get in weighs about 300 or 400 pounds on Earth. And
yeah, the sun will
it's
last billions
it's
of
pressurized,
years.
and it's just really
That don't mean it
difficult
won't
to move
destroy
around in that thing,
us.
especially for the 6 or 8 or really probably over 10 hours by the time we do our pre-breathing and so on. So yeah, we're talking about how many folks have seen and so on. But that's something that I've noticed, especially in that area. So radiation effect is something that affects you, but you don't really know it right away. So it's an interesting thing. The most important point here is that the station has shown that we can live in.
It's the stuff we did initially, and then continued and finally got into the books and started stepping through those procedures and working together as a team, not just the team on board, but also the team on the ground.
I cannot find it. I thought this was it right here.
Right up one module down to prepare the docking rings for the future American crewed vehicles that will be coming in the coming years. So we have to get ready for these vehicles to come, and we're laying down a lot of cables for those. The robotic arm that's been here for almost 15 years needs some grease. So one of my tasks is to put some lubrication in the arm and give it a little bit more cowbell.
Anyway. Oh, damn. So anyway, I saw this one clip from some astronauts, and just like the clip I was just watching, there's apparently in space. They're saying we're in space, and they're like floating around weightlessly, and they're answering questions from some high school kids. And the one astronaut says, "Oh yeah, you know this and that." And he started talking about when he was in high school, and I used to play football, and I did this, and that was at this one small school in Maryland, which is just a couple of thousand miles across the country from where I'm at now. He said a couple of thousand miles across the country, or he said a couple hundred miles across the country. But are you in space or are you across the country? However he said it, it made him seem like he was somewhere on Earth. As he said, it's a couple hundred miles from where we're at now across the country, or however he said that shit. He didn't say it like he was in space. He said it like he was on Earth somewhere. And that's what made me think, like, are you, like you said, are you in space or are you on Earth? Are you just a couple hundred miles from where you went to school at on Earth? The the Tonga event in Russia. That shit that happened in Russia, that shit flattened like acres and acres of whole fucking forest, but nothing hit the ground. Like there wasn't like an impact crater of anything. The Tunguska or Tunga eruption. Tunguska. I forgot what that shit is called. Hmm. Well, Russia was the first country to send a man into space. So, and then as a country, they invest more like in space technology. I mean, Russians got astronauts out there on the space station. China has been sending rovers to the moon for like the past 8, 9 years. But as far as being ahead, I wouldn't doubt it because once again, what the fuck has NASA done? What has NASA really done in the last 50 years? Russia probably won't even share with the world what capabilities they have. Don't say that, bro. Motherfucker will leave y'all up here, bitch. No water, no oxygen supplies, nothing. You better tell Joe to fucking stop tripping, nigga. You about to go holler at Putin. How did it go, comrades? We left the Americans. The first satellite? Yeah. And the first man in space, too. Yuri? What, Yuri Gagarin or something? The first man in space? Russian. First satellite? Russian. I say, ain't no telling how far the Russians are along, man. Just because they don't be, like, boasting and bragging about their shit. But you know who actually started our fucking NASA program? Germans. I know he lying. He lying like hell. They got caught faking spaceship. You fake it till you make it, man. You ain't been to the moon yet. I Photoshop that shit, bro. just Photoshop it. Everybody will believe it, man. You'll be alright. We all do it. We all do it. We all Photoshop. False. Russia got more nukes than we got too. Come on. Let's ask Google. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
Which country has the largest nuclear stockpile?
Here's what I found from globalsecurity.org. According to Stockholm International Peace Research Institute figures from January 2018, Russia and the US have the largest nuclear stockpiles, with 6,850 and 6,450 nuclear warheads, respectively, with France, China, the UK, Pakistan, India, Israel, and North Korea having access to 300, 280, 215, 140, 150, 130, 140, 80, and 1020 nukes, respectively.
Bro. Russia got his beat with the nukes, man. Excuse me, sir. Why were you questioning nuclear stockpiles? I'm just trying to compare some shit, bro. See who got the most. You know what I'm saying? Russia got more oil than we got. They got more nukes than we got. They got more national and cultural heritage and pride than we got. They've had the same leader for damn near a generation. A motherfucker wanna keep fucking with Russia. Hey man. Leave that motherfucker alone. If that shit don't directly impact American lives, man, leave that shit alone. I feel sorry for the people in goddamn Ukraine. But that's y'all business to handle, man. Why we gotta send y'all goddamn $387 billion? For what? We can use that money over here. That ain't our problem. That Russia trying to invade y'all. The U.S. got better movies and hamburgers. You know? I always find it funny when I think about how Russians are Asian. NATO, nothing except taxes over here. That's all these motherfuckers do. Tax countries for what? Nothing. I'm sure it won't finish at Ukraine. As long as that shit don't come to America. That's all I'm saying, man. Hey, man, we ain't got shit to do with that shit, bro. And then motherfuckers want to pick and choose. Motherfuckers want to pick and choose every damn thing, man. There are atrocities happening everywhere right now at this very moment. There are atrocities all in fucking Mexico. With the cartel and drug smuggling. Nobody ain't going to invade Mexico. And help their people out. I mean, North Korea putting motherfuckers in concentration camps, starving these motherfuckers to death. Literally starving to death. Why you don't want to go and invade North Korea? Or send some troops over there to help that shit out. You know? And China gonna take Taiwan. You feel that bad about the Taiwanese? You gonna go help pull up Taiwan? Beat China back? Motherfuckers like to pick and choose their struggles. I'm saying, man, if that shit ain't at my front door, leave that shit over there, man. The U.S. need to take a whole generation, 25 years, and focus on America. And really put America first. Fuck everybody else. Fuck Israel. And sending y'all motherfuckers billions of dollars each year. Fuck all these other countries we send billions of dollars to each year. Fuck all that shit. Fuck everybody trying to get into this country. The borders are closed. Even for legal citizenship. Not this time. Let us focus on our own shit for a while. Oh, Trump was the fucking man. You know what? I remember the first time I got a job as a manager. And my supervisor told me, as a manager, if your crew doesn't like you, then you're doing a good job. You didn't have to like that man, but he was doing a pretty good job. Simple as that. All right. What time is it? Oh, I'm off work. Actually. I know that's right. That motherfucker definitely ain't no leader. That motherfucker said build a wall to stop all these people from coming in from these shithole countries. No. I think the dude from Florida gonna get it, yo. No, he can't. That man getting dementia, Alzheimer's, and all kind of stuff, man. He halfway through the conversation, and the motherfucker lose it. The one time he was like, whatever. He just said whatever and didn't even finish what the fuck he was about to say, yo. weekend at Bernie's. No, never painted Cloud Strife or Sephiroth. No, never painted Final Fantasy VII. Sephiroth. Alright. I do need to work on this painting some. And work on the cover of that book for a little while, but I need to go change clothes first. And I'll be right back. Yeah, Stella. Of course. don't want you to bring up their trolling incident.
Yo, Tyson.
What it do, bro? Somebody know what they talking about. Somebody know who Isabella is. This man said I read a book today. It was a great book. About me and my people. Damn, man, I watched the last episode of Ozark last night. Now I don't got shit to watch. Yep, now I have nothing to watch. Nothing to watch. Who are my people? The indigenous people of Turtle Island. The Niji. Niji are the indigenous inhabitants of Turtle Island. Those are my people. Yo, they killed fucking Ruth? How dare they? Motherfuckers. I was so mad. Wendy should die, yo. Wendy should die way before Ruth died. And I know it's like this whole tragedy that's gonna really collapse around everybody. And damn, they killed Wendy off. I mean, they killed Ruth off before Wendy? Hmm. Oh well. She dead now. And then that's how they end the season, just like that. I was like, okay. They killed Omar. I didn't really see why both of them had to die in the same episode. Like, so the next season, maybe the last season. Yeah, I already know this shit gonna be crazy. I never really got into Sons of Anarchy. I tried to watch it because it was on AMC around the same time, like when The Walking Dead and Breaking Bad. Like AMC had a lot of good shows for a couple years. It had Mad Men, The Walking Dead, uh, that show you're talking about just now, Sons of Anarchy. But yeah, I never could get into it. damn. Damn, not 10 cloves of garlic. That shit was garlicky as hell. Let me take a bathroom break real quick. Yo, appreciate it. Thanks for chilling in the studio with me. I'll catch you next time. Peace.